Hey, what's going on, y'all? This is your Married to Medicine, Season 5, Episode 5. Guess who's coming to Nola? Let's jump on into it, shall we? So we start off with a little light shade from Toya and Quad with Toya. Heavily and Quad, but Quad wasn't saying then um Heavily was saying everything. Quad was sitting up there laughing. We seen Katessa doing some work sending an email or whatever the hell she was doing. Then we got the Dr. Jackie, Simone, and Toya, basically after the whole quad and basically about the whole thing that Toya got mad at Quad because she went open up about her relationship, when she having sex with her husband, how many days per week or months you have sex with your husband. Quad didn't want to answer that question, so Dr. Jackie and Simone sat her down and told her, look, you can't get mad at this girl because this girl don't want to tell you her business about her marriage. You should have backed off. A, you shouldn't have brought up this conversation. B, you shouldn't have forced her or tried to force her to talk about her marriage when she didn't want to talk about her marriage. So they sat her down, told her how wrong she was. She get it that she was wrong, but no, she didn't. She invited the devil to the damn trip. They already had the devil suite, so she invited another devil to the damn trip. So before we get to that devil, we get on the bus. Dr. Simone set up this swamp. What is it? A swamp tour, swamp adventure, where you see the alligators and all that. So we sought that. Well, she sought that up. We seen Toya getting her Patron, ready to have her a couple of drinks of Patron. We still got Dr. Hebden still pronouncing that girl name wrong. She said it's not Contessa, it's Contessa. Dr. Simone said, what is it gonna take for you to get this girl name right? She's still saying it wrong. They got into her about that. She finally said it right. I like the way you came back at her, Contessa, but I don't think you're ready for the war, though. In all seriousness, though, that and you and that whole Dr. Heaven thing in that bed when she told you to shut up and all that, and you took offense to that and running away. I thought you were gonna be stronger than this, Contessa. I see you're not ready for the war yet. You ready to play in the battle, but you're not ready for the war. I mean, that wasn't nothing really minor or you could have ignored Dr. Heaven. I mean, you're not ready for the war, Contessa. And anyways, though, Contessa did give her back and said, look, I don't argue or I don't fight with people with disabilities, meaning not Toya, meaning Dr. Hebney got a speech impediment. She said, oh, I ain't got no speech impediment. I ain't got no speech impediment. So then we see them on the boat. Dr. Jackie said she don't do boats, snakes, alligators, or none of that. She down there on the floor of the boat. Everybody having a good time. Before we got in the boat, Toya bust her ass, which was good for her. I'm glad you bust your ass for inviting the devil to this trip. Everything was going fine. It was a little minor bumps in the roads or whatever, not too many bumps that couldn't be resolved. But you invited the devil to New Orleans, so that busting your ass off, getting off that bus, you got what you deserve. That and for talking about Quad and trying to make Quad talk about her man when she ain't gonna talk about when her and Dr. Greg having sex and when they not gonna. You got what you deserve toward you. They tried to feed the alligators. They was trying to see the pigs. The man called the pigs. Simone yelled at the pig. Everybody yelled at the pigs. Dr. Heaven throw some light shade at Mariah. Talking about, so, oh, look, there go Mariah right there. Y'all see Mariah? Look, she right there. Somebody said, now, why would you say that about Dr. Heaven? What's your problem with, not Dr. Heaven. What is your problem with Toya? Well, not Toya, Mariah. She said, oh, I ain't got no problem with Mariah. Me and Mariah good. I ain't got nothing with her. We fine. We cool or whatever. As they saying this, the devil gets off the bus or wherever she came from, walking in, making herself at home, playing at people whiz, talking about who room this is, throwing light shade at Toya. Then they trip ended with a little swamp thing in it. They went back as Toya said, well, as the trip in the little swamp thing in, and Toya let us know that I hope they're ready for the surprise I got for them. Cause basically I invited Mariah to this trip. She ain't tell them that yet. But Mariah waiting at the hotel room for them. They come in. Simone not happy to see her. Dr. Jackie not happy to see her. But Toya is happy to see her. It was very easy for Dr. Simone to put two and two together and realize, okay, we not happy to see her, but you all hugging and happy and glee to see her. So you start this on up. You start this whole little thing up together. He said, yeah, the Mariah's in a good place. We worked out our issues. I invited her for we can like get along, work out our differences and all that. And I'm like, Toya, I know you had some hiccups on this trip, but this is your biggest hiccup yet of this trip. Inviting the devil to Mariah, Toya, I give you an A for effort, but you get an F for failing and inviting the devil to this trip. This couldn't be worked out in Atlanta. You couldn't invite the girls one by one each day to ambush them with the devil. You had to bring the devil to New Orleans. Hell, the Lucifer suite wasn't good enough for your ass. You had to actually bring a devil to this trip. Okay, Toya, I see how you playing. So then we get the Dr. Heavenly Quad and Contessa. Quad, I don't know why the fuck you open up the rude mouth, but you open up the rude mouth and open the table about your marriage and you didn't like what you heard and she basically told you Dr. Greg rebelling because you won't give him no baby. You said all you want from him is understand. I think you said you want to be appreciated from him. Dr. Hebden said she feel like you're not going to get there until you give this man this baby and show him something and all that. Because y'all brought about the marriage and y'all wealth and that the man is a part of it. Because this whole conversation started because she wanted to get a book or something she said she wanted to get. And then the wealth thing came up. Then the man came up. Then Quad started talking about this. I guess Quad couldn't handle what Dr. Heavenly was throwing all that. I don't know why I'm still confused of why you asked Dr. Heavenly of all people. You did the right thing asking Dr. Jackie later on in the episode. I still do not understand why to this day you went to Dr. Heavenly and asked us a question like this. You know the bitch insensitive. You know she don't care what she's saying. All she missing is a fist in her mouth. So why would you think it was going to be okay for you to talk to somebody about your marriage and what y'all going through? Dr. Heavenly will be the last person I would have went to asking these type of questions. I'm just saying, Contessa, you tried. We still know you new to the group. You don't know about insensitive ass Dr. Heavenly yet. Yeah, she was wrong in her delivery, but I don't know if the man rebelling or not. I don't know if this is punishment for her basically for not giving him no baby. We don't know what's going on in their relationship. She said they're struggling when the guys got together. We'll get to that in a moment. So look like they got some issues. Yeah, you was wrong, Dr. Heavenly, talk about that woman uterus and can she have kids and all this. Like that whole argument was way out of order and Quad, I still don't understand why you went to her of all people. You did the right thing when you went to talk to Dr. Jackie, but I don't know why you were just testing the water with Dr. Heavenly, I guess. Yeah, them waters got sharks in it. You want to keep your anchors out that water, unless you want to come out with a shark bite or something. I don't know what you was thinking then. Then we see Mariah come in, Contessa, Quad, Contessa, Quad, and Dr. Heavenly room. Dr. Heavenly gave her a fake laugh. I'm happy to see you. She gave her a fake laugh like I'm happy to see you. She went over there hugging Quad. Quad wasn't having none of that. Quad said, get her out of my face, get her out of my sight. Contessa don't know her, and so she wasn't really bothered about her. She just was there. So Toya explained again why she brung him. The girl's not happy to see her. Contessa and Dr. Heavenly, they love argument they had, took over Mariah coming in the room, basically trying to make up with everybody. Toya wasn't having it. She wanted to be all about her and the devil coming in the room like you supposed to acknowledge the devil coming in the room, and she basically got mad because the conversation wasn't about Mariah, or they wasn't discussing the Mariah. They were discussing this whole contestant heavenly and quiet thing. So she got mad in her goddamn feelings, calling people fake and all that. Then Contessa felt some type of way and want to leave because of what Dr. Heavenly said. And she thinks she bipolar and she thinks she crazy. 1 minute, oh, excuse me. 1 minute she calm, she said the next minute she snapping at me. I don't know how to react to that. I'm ready to go home. So that basically what happened, that part. Then we get to all the men's meeting up. Everybody met up. Besides, who was that? Yeah, Jackie, man, because she got a divorce. I'm thinking she getting a divorce from him, so he didn't show up. She invited all the current man wives there, husbands there. I forgot who set up the sit down with the mans, but the men had some alcohol and they had their cigars. All the men was going around talking. Cecil let it be known that his son going to Harvard. They all happy from him. They talked about their relationship. Contessa mentioned Contessa and that she's strong and she ready for that. And the man was telling her, yeah, you better get ready. Cause some minute the girls like each other, sometimes the girl don't like each other. Sometimes they have conflict, sometimes they fighting, arguing, and carry on. Don't get yourself involved in that. They better were telling him what to look forward to. Normally when you get around these types of girls and how they act when they about to fight, going on trips and all that. He said his wife is ready for this and she can handle herself. She was in the army and all that. As they talking about that in Cecil and his son graduated, we see Quad and her husband in the confessional. He want to still have the baby. Best we get more in depth in the Quad marriage about they have been struggles and Quad don't think her marriage up to par the fits they issue for her to have a baby. She said she willing to have a baby. She said just not right now because we got struggles and we got issues and once we settle down, I'm ready to have a baby with you and we can have this baby that you always wanted. Until then, no, we ain't having no baby or whatever. So we got a little bit more in depth in the Quad and Greg relationship, Dr. Gregory relationship. So we got a little bit, not a whole lot. So we know they got issues and struggles. So that's about all we know for now. So then we get to the back to the women. Basically, Contessa still talking about some she wanna go. I think she then made her way around to Simone and Jackie, and Simone and Jackie basically told her, look, Dr. Heavenly gonna come at you rough. That is a part of her. You got to deal with it. Don't let her bully you. Don't let her words hurt you. Fight back with her. Then we got Dr. Jackie and her confessional talking about some Dr. Heaven ain't nothing but a dog, and she I gotta do a draw up at it, and then she'll go running and hollering. Then we see they did this before that time. Did they stop up and going? Yeah, I think they stopped up from going. Then they went back in there and Dr. Heaven said she was sorry. They went in there and they apologized to each other. Wait, they were for Simone was telling her not to stay. Dr. Jackie was talking to Heavenly. Um, Basically, Dr. Jackie told her about her mouth again and how you insensitive, rude as fuck, and how you don't know how to talk to nobody. And Dr. Heaven talked about some she mean and with love. She don't mean too. She said, and Dr. Jackie said, yeah, sometimes them love mean a big old hard punch. And you might mean it with love, but them punches still hurt or whatever. So they brought Tessa back in the room. They both apologized to each other. They didn't hug, but they made up with each other. Then we get down to this dinner. Basically, everybody showed up. Mariah came in late as usual. The room quiet as a church mouse. Quiet, ignoring the fuck out of Mariah, which I can understand, cause yeah, y'all might not have a bigger issue with Mariah, but I think Quad the one that she really got some deep rooted issues with, cause Mariah, you was digging your heels, and Quad ass when it came to her. You even talking about she was homeless, her car tag, her brother or her last boy, somebody a drug dealer or some bullshit. I remember half of the bullshit you did, Mariah. So you even talked about this with Lisa Nicole. They showed a clip of it talking about some her tag was her home address. I can understand why Quad don't want to hear none of you, and if I was Quad, I wouldn't want to hear a word you got to say neither. I wouldn't be here for your bullshit neither. Dr. Jackie said, no, I'm not up to put my stuff on the table when it comes to Mariah. We need to sit down, chat over coffee, talk about our issues. Then maybe when we sit down and talk one-on-one, then maybe I can forgive her. Dr. Heaven said she wouldn't have put hers on the table. Quad 9. Then we get this speech from Mariah talking about, well, Toya get a speech from Mariah saying that, look, Mariah has changed. She didn't put that stuff past her. She ready to move forward. She ready to make up with all the girls. She want to try to build her bond and relationship with the girls. Nah, she want to be back on this show. That's what she really want, Toya. And she used your big dumb ass to get back on this show again. Because we seen on the blogs before this season even started that we noticed Mariah wasn't in the thing, the caption or whatever, or the closed caption or whatever, and she was bitching about it on social media on the blogs. So she used you, dummy, to get back on this show to bring up these uprooted issues, especially when it came to the Quad. I think she cut Quad the deepest when it came to them issues, and yeah, Quad ain't finna make up with her. Basically, she gave you some bullshit explanation. She looked like she changed. You're changed enough to get back on this show again, and you were the dummy that gave her. She said she looked at Toya in a different light somehow, cause she thought never in a million years that that Toya be the one inviting her to this trip, and she looked at her in a different light. Her and Quad got it. Wait, before her and Quad got into it, basically Simone went around and asked them what they went to put their stuff on the table when it came to Mariah. Mariah had a problem with that. So I don't want this to be a round table thing about me. I'm ready to discuss the issues and see what's going on. See, could we make up or whatever? Quad and Mariah got into it, and that's where it went off at. Mariah is not ready to change. If she was ready to change, she would have sat there, shut up, let Quad say what she had to say, and when Quad was done discussing it, then, like I said, Mariah not ready for this. Mariah is not ready to make up with nobody. She just on this damn show just to be on this show because she want to be on this show. They're supposed to be her show, but poor thing ain't getting no camera time with nobody. You seen the only camera time she was getting last season was with Lisa Nicole. I think Toya, Lisa Nicole, Toya, and I think that was about it. Oh yeah, and her mama and somebody else last season. Mariah is desperate to get back on this show, and you can tell just how she got in the argument with Quad. So quicker than a hurry, cause Quad had said, then you said I was homeless last season. You said I was homeless, didn't you? And then, yeah, I said you was homeless. You was homeless. She ain't ready to make up with nobody. That devil just happy to be on that show, and you can tell that she ready to start the shit all over again and basically to get back in Quad ass again. And or make Quad mad, and or to have another argument with Quad. That's basically what Mariah doing. And she gave in too easily and wanted to carry on with Quad. She was quiet 1 minute. You didn't have to respond to Quad because Quad asked you this. You could have said, can we move past it? Can we move it along? You could have been mature and said, can we move it along? Can we talk about something else? I'm sorry I said this. I didn't mean it. I don't know what I was thinking. You could have said anything. Why sit there and engage her? You're not ready to move on, Mariah, and you're never going to be ready to move on. You found an opportunity with the dummy, Toya, and you used that to get back on this show to fuck with Quad again. Or to bother Quad again. That's what you did. And Toya, you fell right in her damn hole. So you enjoy. You messed up a good girl's trip, bringing the devil back on the trip. And look how easy it was for her to get in an argument with Quad. Everybody else was nice. She ain't get in no argument with nobody else. Everybody else was cool. Now, how come it was so easy for her to do that? Cause that Huffle ain't sorry and she ain't gonna never be sorry. Anyways, though, y'all, that was the episode. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'll see y'all later. Enjoy the rest of y'all night and have a good weekend. Bye.